Yes, my dear friend, welcome once again to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. I am excited to be here this evening. Yeah, I am in the midnight or after midnight here, but you are in your evening in Africa. In Europe and in America, it's just about in the morning. I'm welcoming in a very special way. For this breaking news, Leicester are facing a charge for allegedly breaching the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules in their final season before they were relegated. Sky Sport News can reveal, meaning they could face a point deduction next season. Even as they are relegated, they are in the championship now, they will still be facing the same challenge in the, my goodness. So if they are to return to the Premier League next season, the points will be deducted from them. Where will they start from? You have not even started yet and they start deducting points from you. This rule, they'll have to take a second look at it. Like the Brighton owner said, Brighton the director's co-owner, that this rule is going to be affecting the lower teams more than the upper teams. Because they might now want to rebuild to compete with the top teams. They have the money. There are billionaires within that have the money. They want to spend in a season to boost their chances. But if they look at their last year's, profits and the losses they made, they cannot invest. They have the money, they can buy the player, but they'll be limited in buying. Now, Leicester is relegated, but they are already facing charges. That is how it is now in the Premier League, dear friend. All right. Back to Chelsea. Yes, that is our club. And so we are heading straight away to Chelsea. Our injury news that we heard yesterday are not encouraging. I have just confirmed again that Conor Gallagher has a virus and he is a doubt for Monday, according to Pochettino. Conor Gallagher has a virus and therefore he is a doubt for Monday's game, according to Mauricio Pochettino. He is not the only one. Ben Chilwell as well is out. Chelsea add Ben Chilwell to injury report as undergoing specialist medical assessment. Ben Chilwell is undergoing specialist medical assessment. What does that mean? Well, so it means that now we have Ben Chilwell on injury, a first-team player. Reece James is on injury, first-team player. Christopher Nkunku on injury. Romelu Lavia are continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. So Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, and Romelu Lavia are continuing to undergo rehabilitation program. All these players, fully fit, are supposed to be starters. All these players that I mentioned now, Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, Romelu Lavia, fully fit, are to be starters in Chelsea lineup, including Ben Chilwell. What is wrong with our training regime? Is it a training regime or is it a medical team? Dear friend. Well, before I let you go to bed tonight, Chelsea fans, we've been talking about striker, and we don't have the money to buy the striker. Victor Osimhen, we have been told that we don't have enough money to buy him, right? According to what we receive, David Oyston reported again that Chelsea, like many clubs, are running tight on PSR. The PSR profit and sustainability rules, so we will need to cut their clothes accordingly. Today's financial results show that, but they fully expect to remain compliant. It means that when we hear talk of big name player such as Victor Osimhen being signed this summer, that is very unlikely, according to David Oyston. Ben Jacobs also reported the same thing now. David Oyston is reporting the same thing again. It's very unlikely that Chelsea will sign Victor Osimhen because of the PSR rules, owing to the transfer fee and his salary. Now, let's go back a little bit. Chelsea fans, your striker on loan is Romelu Lukaku. Your striker on loan that you bought, how much? Over 90 million pounds. It's Romelu Lukaku. And he's on loan with Roma, AS Roma. He was asked in an interview yesterday before their game against Brentford. Romelu Lukaku, when asked about his future at Chelsea or Roma, he said, I don't want any controversy with them in England. I have to be smart. You know what I mean. Did I learn the lesson? Let me go, guys. I have to stay, according to Fabrizio Romano. You know, he's been accused of talking too much in the past. He's been accused of talking too much. He didn't want to commit himself any longer. Because he doesn't know what the future holds. He might come back to Chelsea in the summer. Thank God he has not spoken. But let me show you something before I go finally, dear friend. Romelu Lukaku might just be what Chelsea need. Or might just be what Chelsea can make use of at this point in time. Whether you like it or not, Romelu Lukaku is still scoring goals. Just as we are asking for Thomas Tuchel to come back, that our owners should swallow the pride and get him back. Likewise, we can equally swallow our pride as a football club and bring back Lukaku if he fits in. That is, if he fits in our style of play. But if we are talking about style of play, the style of play of Romelu Lukaku and Victor Osimhen, I don't see any difference. I don't. He might not fit into the previous teams, but the current squad we have right now, we need a goal poacher, and Lukaku is a goal poacher. Give the ball to him at his feet, right in front of the goal post. He's a goal poacher. Just like how we are missing chances now, let Lukaku be right there. Let him be right there. We will not be missing some of those opportunities. Listen, Romelu Lukaku in the Europa League this season, Europa League alone, not in the Italian League, Europa League alone this season, 8 games he played, scored 7 goals and 1 assist. 7 goals in Europa League and 1 assist. No player has scored more goals in the 2023-2024 Europa League than Romelu Lukaku. Let me leave it there. Now tell me, he is our player. We are looking for someone to buy him for 45 million. And we want to take 120 million to go and buy another player, which we don't have. You as a Chelsea fan, go back, play Victor Osimhen's games, watch his videos. Go and watch Romelu Lukaku's videos. Compare the two. You understand what I mean? There's no sentiment about this. I know my brothers, Nigeria, Victor Osimhen, you guys are very passionate about him. I am very passionate about it also, about him also. I want him to be there in Chelsea. But the fact right now is that something has to be done. We must sell and sell and sell before we can buy Victor Osimhen. And we have another striker right there. Okay, personally, I am not ruling out the fact that we can sell and buy Victor Osimhen. No, we're going to sell definitely. Dortmund definitely are going to be buying Matson. Even Lukaku himself, AS Roma might buy him. We have Trevor Chalobah. We have a lot of players we are going to be selling between May and June. Right? Great. But financially, will it make sense? Why can't we just keep some of those monies as a profit against other developmental projects? We still want to buy DM. We still want to buy center back. We need to play smart. These are owners. They are profit-making machines. And it's affecting us as a club. Our coach needs to really look at Romelu Lukaku. When he came in, he said that is out of his hands. But he can make the offer. He can give Lukaku the opportunity and try him and see. If it doesn't work out, fine. Do you think if we were to have Lukaku now in this current squad, he would have been scoring goals for us? He would have. He would have been scoring goals for us in this current squad. That we almost half of the season is gone. How many times did we have Lukaku? Lukaku that we bank our hope on. We didn't have him throughout the season. So far, how many times did he play 90-minute football for us? I don't remember any game that he played 90 minutes. How many goals did he score so far this season? Is it 2 or 3? And Lukaku is in Roma and he's scoring for them. Dear friend, let me leave you here. It's late in the night. You need to rest yourself. I'll see you in the morning when you see me, dear friend. Have a great weekend. Shalom and peace.